keep doing this. No. I'm really tired of that, like, automatically starting. That bothers me. That bothers me. It bugs me. It bugs me. It bugs me. Hey, Silver. How's it going? Silver, will you let me know if, like, the connection is okay? I'm curious how slow it is, if the audio is matching what you guys are seeing. I'm curious. I'm curious. Mostly. There we go. Connection seems fine. That's good. That's good. Audio is soft. I'm wondering if it's trying to pick up that, even though I know it shouldn't. Even though I know it shouldn't. Let me see if it's trying to. Because it really is it this? It should be this, but it doesn't seem like it's this. Maybe I should just pick up the noise. Pick up the volume? Pick up the volume? Pick up the volume? Is that better? Is that better? Okay. Cool. Cool. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. So here's what I'm going to be doing. My plan is this. My plan is tomorrow and on Wednesday, Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm planning to do like 5 and 6 hour streams each day. And I'm going to be playing Oathsworn on the channel live. And I'm doing that because I want to make sure I feel really comfortable before the beginning of October when I'm demoing it at Essen. So I'm going to be playing Oathsworn this week. Like tomorrow and Wednesday, I should be playing live over at the Play the Game studio. They're letting me use the space. So I'm going to set up the game there. You can get a Devin Talks Tabletop mug from K&J Custom Design. They're on Instagram, I think. I'm not a big Instagram person, so that's harder for me to figure out. But if you email me, I can ping you with them. Oh, though they have their Facebook profile that they said it's also you can Facebook Messenger them as well. So I'll try to put like a link or something to where you can go ahead and do that. Boop, 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 boop. My weekend was good. I just went for like a 20-mile bike ride this morning, and it's the first time in a while that I've gone on a bike ride, and that felt good to kind of get physical and get active again. So that was good. I enjoyed that. So that was this morning. I did 20 miles on the bike with a friend of mine, and then this weekend was busy. Avery had a soccer game on Sunday. Had some other stuff going on Sunday, I think. Saturday, I think I kind of just chilled most of the day. All right, I'm going to get started and get this big box. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Ooh, man. That was a heavy box. I guess I should say, like, if you don't want to see anything from Oathsworn, technically these are spoilers. So just something to keep in mind. All right. This is the first time setup, so I need to kind of keep that there so I can look at it. Keep it there so I can look at it. I'm just going to keep it flat. How's it going, Joey? If I haven't said hi already to David and Jeff. Hi, David and Jeff. I don't think I actually said hey to you guys, but hey to you guys as well. All right, that's everybody's setup. Hey, Silver, have a good one, man. I need to ping you about Everdell. I've got like 4 Everdell games I need to get started. 9 watches and 2 likes. So here's all these mystery envelopes. I do not need the mystery envelopes yet, so I don't have to worry about those right now. These are all the minis. Don't need to worry about the minis just yet. I'm gonna put them over here. So don't need to worry about the minis just yet. Here we go. This is the big thing I need to start opening. Alrighty. Ooh. Has anybody else got Oathsworn? Is anybody else that's watching also own this game? I'm curious. Curious what you're thinking. Wonder how much this extra white space cost them. If it cost them anything. But there's quite a bit of white space there. I guess it fills out on other sheets. Gotcha. Is this the stand? Why are there standees? Did Jesse have standees for those? Maybe he did, and I'm just tripping. Interesting way to store the sword. Yeah. I just wanted to show it off because I like it. That's fair. That's fair. I feel like this is going to be my main campaign game for a while. And then I need to go back and finish Chronicles of Drunagor, and I need to finish Bloodborne. But I want a table to put these campaign games in. All right, well, I need to start popping these out and getting these organized. So I'm going to put this big box back down for a second. Ugh. Mother of Troy. It's heavy. Audio is super low. Man, I thought I fixed that. I thought I fixed it. I can hop back into OBS and pop it up a little bit. Maybe I just need to talk louder. Maybe I just need to talk louder. Yeah, I gotta get this stuff set up. Oh, wait, where's the tray? Before I start popping all this stuff, I should have the trays set up. How's it going, Tones? How's it going? Let's see. These are for the Might decks. Where's this? Ugh, that's a hefty amount of books. These are the time trackers. Let's see, what else we got? What else we got? Here's the token tray. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. Does this have a sticker on it somewhere? Is that why it wasn't coming off? Nope. I just suck. I just suck. That's the only reason. Okay. Okay, dokie. Okie dokie. Let's start getting these pieces out here. Start getting these pieces out here. What are you guys doing with your day? What's going on with you? I would listen to music, but I just feel like would so distracting. So I'm just going to not do it today. I'm not going to do it today. But another day. I really did enjoy listening to all the musical recommendations that you guys gave. That was quite a bit of fun. That was quite a bit of fun. Alrighty. 5s are all going away. There we go. Woo! Man, I'm kind of tired today. I am kind of tired today. I've been tired a lot the last, month. I don't even know. Is this still going? It's still going. I'm anxious about doing a live stream here because I was doing an interview the other day here and the Wi-Fi kept bugging out. And it made me self-conscious about the fact that if I tried to live stream here, that the internet would just go out. Would just go out. And I really didn't want that to happen. Alright, there's all the cripple. Now we got all the defense tokens. All the defense tokens. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, man. I'm excited to play this. But I am glad I'm doing this the day before and not the day of. This would have been a terrible decision to try to do this on the day I wanted to actually play. So I'm glad That's not a game. It's a lifestyle. Maybe so. Maybe, very possibly. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that, Richard. But I'm looking forward to going through that lifestyle. So my plan, Richard, over the next 2 days. So I'm playing tomorrow and Wednesday, and I'm going to see how far I get those 2 days, doing like 5 to 6 hours each day. I'm going to see how far I can get. My goal, though, I'm actually going to do something in the rule book, which I appreciate, called instant action mode. And it kind of lets you fast track through the story and just very quickly get to the gameplay. And so I'm excited about that. Just working, and there's a company at my house replaced my driveway and patio. Woo! That's a lot of concrete work. I'm assuming it's concrete work, but that's a lot of concrete work. I'm assuming that that's a jackhammer. Are they using like a jackhammer or like construction, like a hammer drill? What's that called? Like the concrete hammer? Yeah, a lot of concrete, yeah. ISS Vanguard will be delivering soon. Johnny, I did not back that game, and I do not have it coming to me as like a content creator. So I personally won't be doing content for it. Eating lunch in Williamsburg. Hope you enjoy it. Hope it's a good lunch. I could go for like some barbecue right now, like a nice like pulled pork sandwich with like slaw on the sandwich. Oh man, I could tear that up right now. So they were using a sledgehammer and a concrete saw. Fair. Not as loud as a jackhammer. Still pretty loud though. Boo. Leftover pulled pork. There you go. Ugh, pulled pork is so good. What's your guys' opinion on wet barbecue versus dry barbecue? Are you guys like hardcore one way or another? Wet barbecue versus dry barbecue? Or do you even like, you're like, I don't even care about barbecue. Oh, So like wet versus dry is in like, like in South Carolina, for example, they'll have, like a wet barbecue where it's like the pulled pork is essentially like marinated and kept in the barbecue sauce versus just like a dry barbecue where you just have like the fresh pulled pork and then you like add the sauce yourself afterwards. Because one of the places that I ate out in South Carolina, it almost just purely converted me to wet barbecue because it was so freaking yummy. Thanks for turning up the audio. Would be cool to do a YouTube channel recommendation stream. Ooh, yeah. I could do that. That's not... Oh, audio recommendation stream. I missed the first bit. Yeah, I'm happy to do that. Happy to do a YouTube channel recommendation stream. Would be more than happy to do that. Prefer to add the sauce myself, but you like both. Fair. I'm good with that. Yeah. Both is good. Both is good for many things. I don't really need these coins because I've got the metal ones here. I've got the metal coins, so I don't need these, but I kind of want to pop them and save them just in case I need them at some point. So I didn't know there were types of barbecue. That's fair. It definitely is. Richard, what you have, though, that we do not have. As a Canadian, you have unfettered access to poutine. And I'm jealous, because I've had some poutine before that was pretty darn good. So, good with both. Usually do dry at home because my mind, yeah, that's fair. I have to do different sauce than other people because I like spicy, and most of my family members do not like spicy. So I like hotter stuff. I like hotter stuff. YouTube channel recommendation stream would be cool. Good to know. Good to know. I'm happy to do that because, you know, I've been watching a ton of poker lately. For some reason, so I've got two YouTube channels. Or YouTube accounts. I've got two YouTube accounts. I've got this one, which is based off of my channel. And then I've got mine. And my personal YouTube account is where, like when I did that big, long live stream with Jesse, that's where all of those recommendations came from. Like that's all the stuff that I watch on my main channel. But curiously enough, this YouTube channel, like the account that goes with it, it just started recommending other stuff to me, and I kind of just went with it. And so I have been watching a lot of poker on this particular YouTube account, which I'm okay with because I love poker. But it's just kind of interesting how different it is, the algorithm on this channel versus my YouTube account that's just my personal one. Everywhere sells poutine. Although now that I live closer to Quebec, there are restaurants dedicated to poutine. That, I could see that definitely being a thing if you're in the place where they came up with it. Let's see. So all of those need to go there. That's all those. And then I think this guy's done, so I can lock this up. Oh, come on. There we go. Lock this up. Oh, I missed one. One of them went flying somewhere. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now oh, and an 8 just went flying. Son of a gun. This is just creating chaos. Can you just close? Can we just be good boys and girls and close? There we go. All right. It's closed. It's closed. We're good. We're good. Now I just need to find baggies for these. No baggies there. No baggies there. Any baggies in there? No baggies here. Should open this up though. Alright guys, here's my goal. I think for tomorrow. I think for tomorrow my setup is going to be, I think I'm going to do the War Bear. And then I'm going to do the Witch. And then I'm going to do the Warden. And then I'm going to do the Priest. I think that's my lineup. I think I'm going to do the Warden, the Witch, the Priest, and the War Bear. That's my goal. That's my lineup that I'm setting up for myself, I think. All right, these can go here. And this can stay here so that it, you know, hides the final people. Get a Clue Casual Gamer is a criminally underappreciated channel devoted to short reviews for casual and new gamers. Huh. Get a Clue Casual Gamer. Haven't heard of that. That's good. I'll have to check them out. It was a struggle because you were saying come on and not Simon. Simon! Come on. I do say come on probably more than Simon. That is probably something that I do. I probably say come on to refer to them. Okay. So all of those guys are set up. Can get all these bags out to organize those people. Let's see. 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, all the way to 30. Whoop, boom. Those are all those. Yes, yes, I am leaving Tones at the end of September. So, starting in October, I won't be working for Quackalope anymore. I actually am going to be doing a channel update on it. I need to film a channel update. because I have joined the Board Vengers. I'm leaving Quackalope at the end of September to just kind of pursue more content creation stuff, because what I've been doing for Jesse and Sheeran stuff and the team is I've been doing a lot more administrative or managerial or logistics, like communication stuff in the background. So I've been doing a lot of communication stuff, and like it's something that comes easily to me. I'm not bad at it, but it's also just not what interests me. And so yeah, I am. The end of September will be the last time that I'm doing kind of like behind the scenes work for Quackalope, and so then, yeah, I am leaving. That is true. That is true. Yeah, I need to film like a channel update, because there's just some stuff that I'm working on. So I need to do an update because I need to inform people. But yes, yeah, no, I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it. Like I'm not like leaving in a bad way. I have a lot of like love and appreciation for Jesse and for Shira and for the team there. But I'm just, I kind of jokingly told them, I was like, it's your fault. I was like, you wanted me to do, I was like, you were investing in me to do content creation, and I want to do video stuff now. I'm actually going to be working with Alex more because now that he is taking on the GameFound job, he is looking to maintain video momentum on his channel. And so he actually is wanting to get more videos up on his channel. And I approached him and was like, hey, do you want help? And so Alex was like, yes, I would like help. So I'm actually, I'll still be making trips to Cleveland, and I'll still probably make videos, with Jesse and Sheeran and stuff, but I will primarily actually be doing videos with Alex and potentially also Meg if she's in town, because I'm going to be helping out Alex with stuff on his channel, since he is, going to be a little bit more stretched thin doing work with GameFound. So, I'm super excited about it. I'm excited about it. That will start in October. I'm pumped. But yeah, I need to do a channel update video and let everybody know. Boo, boo, boo. Get a clue, Casual Gamer's an older lady, Linda. She does Favorite Game Friday with me on the Dice Tower. Oh, cool. I need to watch. There's so much like board game content out there, and I am terrible about watching board game content. I should be better at it. I need to be better at it. Thanks so much, Tons. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm excited about it, and I think I will enjoy I've always enjoyed the people. I've always enjoyed Jesse and Shira and West and Evan, who's now on the team and stuff like that. I've always enjoyed them. I just haven't enjoyed the work as much, because it's more behind the scenes, and it's more like the logistical stuff, and it's just not as engaging or exciting as the creative stuff. And yeah, thanks Ben and Danielle. I appreciate it. I'm excited to doing more of just what excites me. Yeah, no, I'm excited to keep doing all the videos and keep collaborating. I'm thrilled that I am getting to do this. This is fun. Hey, Needamir, how's it going? Yeah, so in the studio prepping up Oathsworn. I'm not gonna actually be playing here because my setup isn't as conducive to like actually really well done live gameplays. Not as much. So I'm going to be doing the gameplay of this tomorrow and Wednesday. I'm going to be playing this live, but I'm doing it at the Play the Game studio. Oh, Joey. Oh, man. I really need some Krispy Kreme in my life. I really need some Krispy Kreme in my life. The place here closed, and it's been devastating to my mental health. Man, I want some Krispy Kreme. Now I'm hungry for Krispy Kreme. Son of a gun. Let's see if this stuff will fit in here. Let's see if this stuff will fit in here. Will these fit in here too? Maybe. Maybe. Yikes, maybe. There's still one around. That's so good to hear. Man, I miss me some Krispy Kreme. Okay, the terrain will fit there. And then I don't really need all of this terrain because I've got the terrain pack. So actually what I should do is I should put the terrain in the terrain box if it will fit. And this stuff can stay here because that's all the witch stuff and other explosive, like poison and fire and stuff. We'd love to see more content on this channel. I've been pushing Danielle to do some content that she enjoys for our channel. Yeah, no. Just, you know, I mean, I don't think I've really been doing this in long enough to give much advice, but just, you know, find what you enjoy. I've discovered that I think that I like doing the content that I have been doing. I like doing the videos, I like editing them, and I like doing thumbnails. I have fun with all of that. I think it's creative. I'm looking to get better at editing and looking to always figure out ways to make this look better as a setup. But one thing that I do care about is I think live streaming is a thing that I just want to do because I like the more live interaction with you all. It's better than dealing with YouTube comments. I like responding to comments, but this is just a better way of doing this live and like getting to, I feel like I am spending more time with you guys and getting to know you all better when I do this live. So that's, I like to do live streams. Shall I try Melt Bar and Grilled if you get a chance when you're here? I should try that. You know, Joey, I have a question. And I can ask you this because you're not Jewish and you don't abide by kosher, which everybody who I go up and visit in Cleveland abides by kosher. What's the name of that regional burger place that you guys have there? Oh gosh, Swanson's? Is it Swanson's? It's right next to slowly paying back for Marvel promo. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Sean. You're ridiculous. You don't have to pay me back for that. That was me just loving on you guys. Let's see. Swenson's. Is it good? Because Alex and Jesse and Sheer don't know and will never know, and I want to maybe go to it. So please tell me if Swenson's is good. Happy to hear you doing more content with Meg and Alex. Yes, I'm super excited about that. I love when I've done like top 10 videos and conversation videos with Alex, I just have such a good time talking with him, and he enjoys it as well. We both really like playing off of each other in terms of a conversation and a video, so I'm excited to do more stuff. And then him and Meg have a good dynamic, and I've enjoyed getting to spend time with them and knowing them better. So I'm excited for what's next. Sean Willow, yeah, no, you're thank you so much. You're a sweetie. Her and I struggle with editing because we are not so tech savvy, but I'm so proud of her starting to make videos. Yeah, you know, if I could give you any encouragement, it's what I did in the beginning when I was starting off. Don't edit. Just don't edit at all. What I did in the beginning is I actually I did videos on my phone, and I paid for 2 apps. I paid for 2 apps to try and make myself do this more. I paid for Filmic Pro, and I paid for Luma Fusion. And Filmic Pro is how I filmed the content, and Luma Fusion is how I edited it. But all I did in Luma Fusion for the first like 10, 20, 30 videos or whatever was I would just cut off the beginning and cut off the end to where it was a clean beginning and a clean end. That was all I did. I would highly encourage you to not edit until you get into a habit of doing videos, and then you'll want to edit later. But don't edit right now. I would not edit right now. Shouldn't you be working? Probably. I probably should be working. Probably should be. Currently a bit stressed because my wife is close to our childbirth. Oh! How, like, where is she at? Like, what week is she on? Is she like 37 weeks? Is she like has she made it to term? Where's she at? I'm curious. Okay, so this is the Oathsworn, and this is the Encounter. These are the might decks. I'm going to organize these real quick. Get these out of my way. Doop-a-boop-a-boo. Is that it? That's it. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, Swenson's, you like it. The buns are kind of sweet, so your wife doesn't like it. There's a Swenson's by my house, too. Okay, cool. Well, I will have to... Oh, it's on this side. Interesting that they did it like that. So this is the Oathsworn one. Melt makes these giant grilled cheese sandwiches and has been on the Food Network in the past. They cut their menu down some since COVID. Do they have like bacon? Oh, you know what? If it's a grilled cheese place, I want to go to it. So, Joey, the next time I'm up in Cleveland, we're going to have a Gentile meal, okay? We're going to have a Gentile meal. Got to put these here. 3 there. 3 there. 3 there. 3 there. 3 there. 3 there. What's your email address? Riha, my email address is devontalkstabletop@gmail.com. It's just the channel name at gmail.com. 3 days before, 3 days before the due date. Woo! Are you guys doing an induction, or is that just the due date? Because that's 2 different things. Morning, Jeremiah. Swenson's has these potato teasers that are mixed between a tater tot and a jalapeno pepper. That sounds delicious. That sounds right up my alley. Okay, so the cool thing about these is that the tray tops also count as like the discards. So these lock in nicely. That's the Oathsworn Might deck. These are just here to replace or be used alongside dice, which I really like because you can use them in combination however you want. And if you ever like are pulling these and you know that you've got a bad beat ahead of you, just roll the dice instead. Or if you know that you've got something really good ahead of you, you can set that up to have some really nice results. You should make a video of top 5 most tempting to break the Devon is Crazy challenges games. That's fair. That's fair. Or like the game, yeah, the games that I want to like break right now. Like 100%. If I had to list games right now, it would be Arcs from Leader Games. It would be Dune War for Arrakis that's coming up like tomorrow. And then it would also be, another one would be, what was it? Or Forsaken from Game Trays. That would be another one. There's quite a few. There's quite a few for sure. Jeremiah, this is Oathsworn. I'm getting it ready because tomorrow and Wednesday I'm going to be live streaming the game for like 5 or 6 hours a day. It should take them only 4 hours to organize. I hope it doesn't take me that long. I hope it doesn't. I don't actually have that long to do. I don't think so. What time is it? It's already 12:15. I don't have that much time. I got to go pick up my kids from school. So, just due date, if I understand the term correctly. Okay, gotcha. So, Niedemir, is this first kid? Is this the first kid? Thank you for the advice. I'm just telling her to do the best she can. I do the FGF on the Dice Tower, and a few publishers sent me review copies of the game. That's so awesome. Well, congratulations, Ben. That's fantastic. I hope that you and Danielle continue to really enjoy it. I've had a really fun time, and I've met a lot of really, really cool people who I enjoy a lot. Definitely let me know when you're around. We can go to some other places. I figure your meals are a bit limited. I mean, to be fair, like when Shira cooks, Shira cooks really like clean, very like makes my tummy feel good afterwards meals. Like we cook salmon and tilapia and Brussels sprouts and broccoli, and we do like cucumber, hearts of palm, avocado, tomato salads and stuff like that. Like we eat really nice at Shira's house in terms of like I don't feel bloated afterwards. If you want just like insane cooking, like Alex's wife Rena cooks like a fiend. She She makes awesome homemade challah. Like I eat well. I just don't eat this. Like, I can't have a burger with cheese on it because you can't mix the meat and the dairy. So stuff that, I can't have bacon and stuff like that. Like stuff that I, as a Gentile, love to eat, I can't have in certain combinations because of their kosher laws. Niedemir, congrats on the first kid. The reason why I was asking that is, number one, we've had 2 natural born children now. We're on our 3rd kid. Amber wants a 4th probably. And then because she's a doctor, we hear about kids all the time. Because it's your wife's first kid, it's possible she'll go past the due date. It's possible she'll go past term. So because it's the first time and it's like the body doesn't know how to have a kid yet fully. So it's entirely possible that your wife might go past the due date. Possibly. Did you watch Dark and War of the Worlds? I haven't watched any TV. I did finish the Farseer book. I finished the first Farseer book, and now I'm like 30 pages into the second Farseer book. But I haven't watched any TV or movies at all. But I'm happy to watch those shows when I do rowing, because I need to get back into rowing. I went on a bike ride today, and it made me feel really good about like getting back to exercising. So now I just need to go ahead and keep exercising. Sorry for changing the topic from Oathsworn. No problem. Not at all. When it's the 3rd, we start with the condolences. That's fair. Not sure who's more stressed with that fact. Yeah, you two are going to do great. You guys are going to do great. There is nothing like the first kid where literally you are on your tiptoes with everything. Like, I could have a kid now and just juggle the kid. Because I wouldn't. But you get more relaxed the more it goes on. So it's completely normal for you both to be nervous right now. Hello, Mom Gamer. How's it going? Ugh. Okay, let's see. Small baggie 1. Oh, the baggies are here. I should have remembered this from doing it with Jesse. I helped Jesse do this. I should remember that this stuff had baggies. I was like, this is one of the few games where I have been really pleased with pretty much everything about this game, even though I haven't played it fully yet. I played it on TTS a while ago, but yeah. No, so there we go. That can go there. There we go. That's those, and those organized. That's these organized. We got these now. Get these in a smaller baggie, smaller baggie, smaller baggie. Oh, we actually sure will have to wait a bit longer. Okay, gotcha. Are you saying that about other kids, or are you saying that about your wife's current pregnancy? Doop, 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 doop. Watched your video on the War of the Ring. It's a game I would like to pick up, but I need to know if it's a hard teach. So I didn't teach it to myself. My brother taught it to me, and I kind of just played it with the knowledge. I was like, I'll make some mistakes, and whatever mistakes I don't make, he'll coach me through it to make sure I don't make a mistake. I didn't think it was that bad. But at the end of the day, though, I mean, you have to realize that it's all relative, you know? I mean, for someone, you know, if you're the person who has to read the rule book and teach it to people all the time, you might think it's an easier teach. But if this is like, you know, if that job is normally split up amongst everyone in your game group, you might find it a little burdensome to read through a rule book. Like, it's a big rule book, and I didn't have to read it. I mean, the next time I play it, I'll go back through and read it, but I'll read it with the knowledge and the comfort that I've already played it, so things will be familiar to me when I'm reading them. But that's going to be up to you. It's hard for me to say. But I did enjoy it a lot, and I want to play it again with one of the expansions, the Lords of the Middle-earth expansion. But I had a good time with it. Still haven't received my copy of Oathsworn. Can't wait. Yeah, no, I mean, I was fortunate enough that they shipped the all-ins first. So I was in kind of the first wave of the middle, lower southern U.S. areas. I still got mine plenty later than other people, but I got mine in a good time. And I needed to get mine in a good time because I needed to be able to play it enough to where I felt good when I go to Essen in October. New Castles of Mad King Ludwig Collector's Edition is an amazing production. Not sure if you or someone you game with got it, but check it out. I will check that out. I'd love to check that out. I've never played Castles of Mad King Ludwig, so I would love to learn how to play it. And that one seems like a beautiful one to learn. What is my favorite dessert? Oh, that's tough. That's tough. If I could, just like casual go-to dessert, my family has a amazing chocolate chip oatmeal cookie recipe where you have like traditional, old-fashioned oats and then semi-sweet chocolate chips. And any kind of oat cookie makes whatever the sweetness is a little toned down so it's not overpoweringly rich to have one or two cookies. That chocolate chip oatmeal cookie is just, it's just so good. It's just so good. Just absolutely so good. So yeah, chocolate chip. I love cookies. I love cookies so much. But there's other desserts that are good. That I like a lot. Hate going through rule books. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind rule books, but some of them are much more burdensome or lengthy than others. All right, what do I need to do next? I've punched out all the components. I've put them in baggies. I've filled up the token tray. Prepare card organizer 1. Okay, so let's get card organizer 1 out of here. That's card organizer 2. Doop. That's card organizer 4. That's card organizer 1. Do I have this backwards? Is it supposed to be this way? Maybe it's supposed to be that way. Who knows? In War of the Ring, can you be so far behind that you can't win but still have to play to the end? I think that they have certain things balanced well enough, but you can certainly, you can read the writing on the wall. Like, I was reading the writing on the wall pretty early on, and that's just because I could not get my brother to take corruption. It was like, every roll I did didn't work. Every roll I did didn't work, and every roll he did worked. And it was like that all game. And it was brutal. It was brutal. All right, so there's those. These are the rule books that I've already been reading through online. I'm going to save these for now. I don't need to open those just yet. Currently one, probably just female intuition. That's totally fair. I will say this. The only thing I will say is that female intuition knows a little bit, and then it has a baby, and it looks at a baby, and female intuition is not necessarily right anymore. And female intuition changes its mind. Just a thought. Just a thought based off of a smidge of personal experience. How did you get into gaming? I got into gaming. My family has just always played like cards and like old school board games growing up. And then at Thanksgiving, my family would get together and we'd play games. And it kind of was that way all the way, doing games like Risk. And then in college, played a couple games. And then really when I got into grad school is when I started personally going into what hobbyist gaming, I guess you would call it, where, I was getting a lot more modern games, modern classic games, learning those and starting to find the footing of what I liked. Jeremiah's right. Oatmeal chocolate chip cookie. Delicious. Hey, Petrified, how's it going? Devin talks about tables. Hey, other Joe, I've got like a couple emails I need to get back to. I know you guys emailed me. I know you did. I just need to get back to them. Hey, Sebastian. Good morning. Have you shown the painted minis yet? No. What do you call it? Jules is not done yet. He's not done yet. He has sent me a photo or a couple photos of what the big mini, the first boss that you faced. He sent me a couple photos of that, but they aren't done yet. He hasn't done the detail work, so I don't want to show them because I don't want him to. I don't want to show something that an artist feels is in the middle of being done. But I will show them when they're ready. But they're not ready anytime soon, and he lives in Australia, so I'm going to be playing with just the gray guys for now. Finally, weapons in the studio. There we go. Where the game's made up and what you say doesn't matter. That's how I like to live my life. That's how I like to live my life. Okay, I'm gonna get all of these people set up. First things first. First things first, I'm the realist. Okay, this is the War Bear. Let's get the War Bear fully set up. What's the story behind you deciding to make a YouTube channel? People said that. I've upped my volume twice now. And it should be this mic right here. And this mic has good pickup. So I'm not entirely sure what the problem is with the audio. Not entirely sure. Okay. There's that. Here's the witch. There's that. Let's get another one started. Story behind me deciding to make a YouTube channel. I wanted to do it for a while after meeting, hanging out with Alex from Board Game Co. and then meeting Jesse and stuff like that. I wanted to do it for a while, and I tried it at one point. I did like 4, up the audio, turn down the handsome, maintain that charm, boom. And so I wanted to do it for a while, and I actually did like 3 videos at one point that I have since deleted that are no longer on the channel. And it was me being really awkward on camera, stressing how awkward I was. Just wasn't comfortable, wasn't confident, was still trying to figure out what I was doing. And then I left it for a while, and I didn't do it for maybe close to a year or something like that. And then finally I was like, you know what, I'm going to get back into it and try it. And I need to talk this way. This is the way that I need to talk. So it took me a while. It took me a while to get comfortable, Mom Gamer. And then I just decided that I just enjoy talking to people. I enjoy doing content. And it probably made more sense to me when I started doing collaborations with Jesse and with Alex on their channels. And I realized how much I enjoyed it. Then I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and try this again. And it worked out better the second time. Worked out better the second time. That's a lot of cards for the Huntress. Maybe that's all the exile cards. We'll see. Okay, catching up. We'll try my volume. Isn't Star Wars Rebellion, War of the Ring, Dune Arrakis kind of similar games? I haven't played Dune War for Arrakis yet, but it might, in my opinion, if I like it enough, it may replace War of the Ring for me. Star Wars Rebellion has some stuff that's similar, but mechanically there's a lot of stuff that I really enjoy in Star Wars. And to me, it's definitely enough that I don't think they're like I think they're different enough to where you can have them in the same collection. I have not played War for Arrakis yet. I have not played it yet. I want to really badly, but I haven't played it yet. I knew there was going to be another exile card. I just knew it in my bones. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's all of them. That's all of them. I'm going to put these over here for now. I need to go back to those when I do these save bags. Speaking of painting, I started priming my Marvel United X-Men yesterday, just the base game. Did
But I did buy more on eBay, just waiting for the person to ship it. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a good time with it. I think that Marvel United is a fun game. I think that you need a lot of content to maybe justify keeping it long term, but I think it's a fun game. We need those footages in the end of year overview. You know what? I do need to do an end of year review. I need that. Glad you did get back into it. You're good at it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. There's definitely things that I want to get better at. I want to upgrade my camera equipment at some point to where I can do, because that lens is really not strong enough to do live gameplays like I want to, and even when I do recorded gameplays, doesn't really look as good as I want it to. So I appreciate that though. That makes me feel good. How is the art and graphic design of those cards? I like it. I think it's moody. It's got for example, do other ones have it too? Yeah. Like here, I'll do a close up of it. But so I like it because it's got kind of like a black and white moody aesthetic, like monochromatic grayscale on the outside, and then it's got these really vibrant orange highlights. So I like that on the back of them. And then on the front of them, it reads quite clear to me. It separates out the sections well. I think they look sharp. I think they look good. I'm happy with them. These are the companion cards. So I am actually going to be using companions. When I play, I'm playing solo. I'm going to be doing 4 characters. And so I'm going to try and show you guys I'm going to try and go through as quickly as I can and as effectively as I can while showing you a couple different things that the game can do. So I'm going to do the instant action mode where I kind of like fast track through the story. And then I'm going to use 2 full characters and 2 companion characters, which should help me cycle through turns faster. Yeah, no, I'm happy to do War of the Arrakis. I just have to schedule it. I have to find a time that works. For which you would love to have paint a miniature, but hesitant to paint yourself for whatever reason. Oh, that's Jonathan. That's most of my games. I'm hesitant. I want most of my stuff painted. Currently, a decent amount of this will be painted for me at some point by Jules Watson, who's a painter and also part of the Board Game Barbecue in Australia. So some of this will be painted, and I'm really excited about that. If I could pick like one other game, probably it would maybe be Bloodborne, because I love Bloodborne the video game, and I think that it would be really cool to see all of those minis expertly painted. So probably Bloodborne would be up there for me. It would also be dope to have Forbidden Stars painted, but the only problem with that is that I actually like the fact that all the minis are the colors of the factions, because it makes it really easy to see the board state. If you have it painted, that would make it harder. Still small font size for the amount of card size. Yeah, it's for the size of the card, the font could be bigger. That's a fair complaint. I can't really say anything bad about that for sure. Or say, I can't argue with that. Alrighty. Card separators. Got a bunch of separators out for the different characters. So that stuff's done. Backpack card. These are the different companion cards. So these will go alongside all of these are companion cards. Okay. What was the next question? How you met your lovely wife? Totally happy to answer that question. That doesn't bother me at all. I met my wife in high school. I was a freshman and she was a sophomore. And we both played soccer and grew up playing soccer. And so football for the Europeans out there. So football for the Europeans. But we ended up playing soccer, and we just had done that all throughout the years. And so we met in high school, and we did a lot of stuff together. We became really good friends, but all through high school she was dating someone, and I wanted to date her, but she was dating someone, and whatever. But thankfully, I decided to just keep waiting and bothering the crap out of her, and eventually it worked. So we knew each other in high school. We went to college together. We started dating when I was a freshman in college and she was a sophomore. We dated for 3 years. We were engaged for 1. When we got done with college, she was in medical school and I was in graduate school for my master's in creative writing. And then once we got done with that, we went to Fort Worth, Texas for her residency, and we were there for 3 years. And that's where we had our first kid, Danny. And then we moved back to Arkansas to adopt our oldest, Avery. And then we have an 8-month-old baby. His name's Reese. And so we have 3 kids now, and we have been together for 12 years. What am I doing? I'm organizing the first card organizer. That's what I'm doing. Organizing the first card organizer. War for Arrakis seems interesting from what I've seen so far. Still not sure if it will become too much. Yeah, it could definitely become too much, but I like Dune so much, and because it is the original designers of War of the Ring, those 2 elements alone make me really excited. Hey Ryan, how's it going? Squeak, squeak, squeak. I did have Forbidden Stars painted. That was a mistake. It's now not an easy to see on the board. Yeah, I think it would be so cool to paint that game, but also just vibrant yellow, deep blue, like blood red, and like, chonky acid green are so easy to see on the board. It's my job defection, Devin. Always check the graphic design for board games. Hey, that's not a problem at all. Like, focus on the things that you like to focus on. I focus on plenty of weird things in games. Remove the card organizers, cubes, gems, and might decks from the box. Then remove the cards from all Oh, man. I've got to get all of these cards out. Yep, I did sit it out like a praying mantis. 100% I did. 100% I did. Absolutely did do that. 2, 2, 2, 9, 12, 16 maybe. Item cards. Gotta get all these out here. Okay. Okay, sit like a praying mantis. I did indeed. That is a sweet story. Love it. Yeah, no, I absolutely love my wife. She's awesome. She's cool. Every now and then she pops up on a live stream. Every now and then she does. More card separators. More items. More ally stuff. Okay. All right. Now we need to start getting stuff organized. Let's see. Cool story. Did you say you adopted your oldest? I did indeed. We have a 8.5-year-old, almost 9. He turns 9 in October. And that's Avery. He's our oldest. He was our nephew, and now he's our oldest son. And then we have Danny, who's 3.5, and she just started pre-K 3. Avery started 3rd grade. And then Reese is 8 months old. Boop, 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 boop. War of the Rings should be great for me. It's just so freaking long. It is long. I feel like it's War of the Rings, Star Wars Rebellion, Twilight Imperium. They are always going to be long until you luck yourself into that group and that schedule and that freedom to where you get to play it enough that you're able to trim it down. Hey, Joey, have a good one. Have a good one. It is a lot of cards, other Joe. Very interested in the card game coming, though. I am interested in War of the Ring card game. Super interested in that. Your wife and Alex's wife should do a live stream together. They should do that. Give Rena a glass of kosher wine. Give Amber like a margarita, and just let them talk. I would honestly, that sounds pretty fun in my book, to be fair. Always find it really difficult to learn a game. How hard or easy do you find learning new games? Depends on the game. It depends on the game. It depends if I'm doing it solo, if I'm doing it with people. I don't really watch videos. I really just I read a rule book, and then I play the game, and then I reread the rule book, and that's kind of how I learn games. I do not do well with videos at all. So like Watch It Played and all of those other awesome channels that people are like, they help me learn games. Not helpful to me at all. Love those people. They're awesome, but it just doesn't help me at all. Okay. Oh, I need specific card separators. Are there specific? No, those are for the heroes. So I need specific card separators from here. There we go. Woo. No, you didn't miss Silver. I unboxed this already. I did a video where I unboxed this. I'm just organizing this so it's ready for tomorrow. Boo, boo, boo. Stream together talking about you and Alex. Yeah, they would do that for sure. They would do that for sure. All right. I need the allies, the events, the curative deck, the injury deck, curatives deck, common item deck, and the unique item deck. Boom. All right. First set of organizers ready. Come on. Be good to me. There we go. I'll just put it here. That'll help me read it faster. I'm looking forward to the Disney MTG game coming out. Is that Lorcana? Is that what that is? Just for geographical reference and understanding, is your new studio current stream across the street from your house? No. It's like 10 minutes away. This is my mother-in-law's house. It's an office space that she doesn't really use, and it's about a 10 to 12 minute drive from my house. Okay, so allies, events, curative deck, injury deck, common item deck, unique item deck. All numbered ally cards. Okay. Do you have a Patreon? I do not have a Patreon yet. I've been trying to wait for a while to figure out what I do on this channel and what kind of content I create, because I want to make it to where what I offer, like the Patreon tiers, make sense. And if I offer anything exclusive or extra to Patreon, that it makes sense for that. So I haven't done it yet. I plan to. I just haven't done it yet. Common items. Where are we going to find these other allies? Where are we going to find these other allies? You know what? Let's open up the injuries deck. How much time on average do you spend per day playing games? That's tough, because I don't play as many games or as much games as some people might think. Like Alex plays a ton of games. Alex plays a literal butt ton. Whatever amount you think Alex plays, he plays more. So I don't play that much. I play enough to get the content that I need to do, and to... When I'm up in Cleveland, I play a lot of games, just by the nature of that. But I do not play as much as some people might think. Alrighty, let's get that set up. This game is huge. Can't believe... Oh! No data. It says no data. Please don't tell... Oh, and now it says excellent connection. Oh, that scared me. I thought that the internet popped out. This game is huge. Can't believe you're still sorting it. Yes, I am. Probably... I mean, I'm not doing it as efficiently as I could, because I like talking to you all. But... yeah, I don't know where this is going to pop up. What do these guys look like? Okay, so they look like that. Am I just going to find any of these on the other side that I'm like, oh, Forest Lord's ally, so maybe it's in this one. Lorcana, the card art looks phenomenal. I haven't looked at Lorcana at all. I saw some people talking about it, but I haven't looked at it at all. Yay, more allies. Okay. So these are special allies that aren't numbered. Numbered allies. Boom! I got the first thing done. What is it you say you do here? Do you have people skills? I don't have very many. I don't have good people skills. I'm just kidding. I think I have good people skills, but I'm also biased. Make 2 event decks in ascending number order. One for all city events and one for all Deepwood events. So city events, 37, and then 38 through 42. So that's all of these. And then this is through 41. Maybe there is another event card. We will find that out. So there's all of those events. That's done. See you as being all about fun. Hey, I love all of those things. So yes, I'm glad that that's coming across, because that's the stuff I like. I do wonder if I'm missing one extra Deepwood event. I might not be. Yeah. Like, and that's another thing that I try to do is, because I have the benefit of my wife who also has a good paying job, I'm trying to take this slower. I don't ever really want to get to the point where I feel like I'm grinding. I mean, sometimes I still feel that way, but I try not to. Yeah, that 4+ hours a day of board games is insane to me. I like too many other things. That's probably the biggest difference between Alex and me, is I have a lot of hobbies outside of board games. Like, I can't just play board games. I would go a little loco. I don't know. I don't get that. I don't understand that. You can also start a chat or subscribers funding for new gear in the video. Yeah, that's true. I could do that, like Alex did. If you're not starting with Patreon, No, I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. I definitely want to do something. Like, I want to do a podcast. I would have so much fun. Doing a podcast. And Alex is actually, we've talked about doing a podcast. So, 14 through 17. So that deck can now go on that deck, and this deck can now go on this deck. There we go. It's good to like different things. I agree. I am a fan of diversification of my interests. Other hobbies. I love playing sports. I really, now that my son's in like a competitive league, or like pre-competitive league for soccer, it really makes me want to join a men's league again. I haven't played men's league soccer since I broke my leg, like in 2015 or whatever, and I really miss it. So I would love to go play again in a men's league. I like bike riding. I just went on a 20-mile bike ride this morning. I love riding my bike. There we go. I like riding my bike. I like running. I like listening to music. I like watching movies. I like playing sports. I like spending time with my wife. I like going outside and like hiking and stuff like that. I love being outside. Always enjoy being active. A lot of stuff. So many cards, guys. So many cards. Does this go up to 18? No, this goes up to just 7. 1, 2. So there's got to be another. Oh, this goes up to 7, and then this goes up to 18. All right. We are slow. Whoa, these are the level 1 ones. All right, so these are the level 1 encounters. And this is 1 through 18 here. That's that. And then this goes next. I don't know. What do you guys do for fun? This is just me talking. What do you guys do for fun? I'm completely recovered for it. I've broken my leg twice playing football. I've broken my leg twice doing it. Oh, that's level 2 stuff. That's level 3 and level 4 stuff. So this is level 1 stuff. So this actually should go on top of that. That makes more sense. That's level 3. This is 4. Yeah, no, I've completely recovered from it. Ooh, build stuff. Man. Building stuff is so cool. That's such like a cool thing. Such a cool thing. Oh my gosh, sleeving this would take forever. Forever. Yeah, no, my leg doesn't really bother me. At least as far as I've found out until now. That could change. That could change. Oh, scuba dive. I got like licensed to scuba dive when I was in college. Oh man, there is almost nothing on earth more thrilling than breathing underwater. Breathing underwater is just the coolest thing. It is indescribably cool. Indescribably cool. Oh my goodness. I love if I lived in a place where I could scuba dive frequently, Arkansas, like I would be if I scuba dived here, I'd be doing it in lakes, because like we're landlocked in Arkansas. But oh my gosh, oh man, I would love to scuba dive. Happy that you didn't back a game. It's a lot going on. I can appreciate that. So for fun, I play board games. Kiddos and wife take up the rest of my fun time. That's totally true. I mean, it depends on like where you're at in life, you know. I'm at the point in which my kids are they're gonna slowly take more and more time because of the logistics of them going to do stuff, like all of the things that they do. But yeah, no, I mean, and then you got people that are like empty nesters and their kids have left the house and, have all the time in the world. Isn't the alternative to breathing underwater drowning? That's true. I'm talking about unnatural breathing underwater is insanely cool. Curatives. So these are all injuries, and these are all curatives. So let's see. How much of that is there? Encounter rulebook, encounter book, and story rulebook. Does this have the components? To it? Event cards. 83, 42 plus 41. Yep, cool. That's all of them. Boop, 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 boop. Photography, reading, VR, gaming. Those are all awesome. I wish I was good at photography. Museum Venice. Oh man, Europe has such good museums. America is like bereft of good museums. Unless you're in a major city. Unless you're in like New York or Chicago or DC or LA or something like that. The US is it's so far to drive or to travel to get to good museums. Europe has so many good museums. Cooking. Oh, I do really like cooking and baking. Art and graphic design, watching movies, playing games, giving some attention to 3 daughters. That's fair. That's a lot of stuff. Paint miniatures for fun. I wish I was good at painting. I wish I was good at that. Place all the curatives behind the curative deck card. All of the injuries behind the injury deck card. Okay. Now what? Chapter 1 common items. So that should be Chapter 1 common items. Behind the common item deck separator. That's done. Chapter 1 unique items, which are these. Not a lot of them, to be honest. Coming to New York, everybody looking for freedom. I hope you, yes. I've got to catch up on the Premier League. I'm so far behind on the Premier League and Champions League. It is unlike me to be this far behind on it. I've got to catch up. But I'm glad you like biking as well. And I'm sorry that, you can't play football anymore because of your injuries. That sucks. But I'm glad you found ways to enjoy yourself otherwise. A DTT meetup. I would love to have a Devon Talks Tabletop meetup. That sounds fantastic. I would love to do that. Happy to schedule it sometime. Would have to be next year, but happy to do it. New York. I want to go to New York. You don't need to be good at painting to enjoy it. That is 100% fair. That's true for so many hobbies. You don't have to be necessarily good at it to enjoy it. My issue is that if I was painting, I would have to paint stuff that wasn't my board games. Because if my board game miniatures were painted by me, it would bother me. It would bother me. Unless I was doing like contrast washing, that probably wouldn't bother me. Upstate New York is baller. Finger Lakes, wine, garbage plates if you go west. I don't even know what a garbage plate is. Are you still working with Jesse? I am working with Jesse for the rest of September. And then starting in October, I'm striking out on my own. And I'm just going to do content. I'm going to do content for my channel. I'm going to help Alex do some content for Board Game Co. I'm going to try and work on collaborating with other content creators more frequently. I'm just going to do a bunch of creative stuff. But I'm currently working with Jesse until the end of September. When I paint poorly, I get upset at the outcome. That's fair. That's fair for sure. Okay. Card organizer. Oh, wait. Place the Path A and Path B cards at the front of Organizer 1. Guys, I completed an organizer. Card Organizer 2 now. Number 2, my lord. 2. Without looking at their faces, sort all the remaining common items into 19 decks. Wow, that's a lot. Shuffle each of the decks. And was I supposed to shuffle that? Was I supposed to shuffle those? Well, I'll just shuffle them when I play them. I don't need to shuffle them right now. Why would I shuffle them right now? I'll just shuffle them when I get to them. Yeah, no, I'm really excited about it. I love reading and coaching youth sports. I coached my son's soccer last year. Amber and I both did it together. We had a really good time doing it together. That's awesome that you're coaching youth sports. That's super cool. Gaming-related activities. I love assembling game inserts and painting miniatures. Oh, that's just like, that is so satisfying to me. Assembling game inserts and painting miniatures. Oh, so satisfying. Common items. Okay, so this one is going to be common 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 through 15. Okay. Is that it? That's just it? 1 through 5. Well, I don't need to do 1 through 5 because I've already done... Oh, and just do 2 through 5. Okay. 2 through 5. Oh, that was almost a perfect deck split. 2 through 5 there. Okay. Oh, wait, I should do it from this side so that I can see the name of the organizers. 6 through 10. Naturally. 6 through 10. There. 11 through 15. 11 through 15. Figuratively speaking, what would a DTT meetup look like? Ooh, that's a good question. Probably for me, if I envisioned it, it would essentially be getting like It would have to be in a city that's got good food. It would have to be in a city that's got good food and good drinks. I would want there to be board games, but I'd also want there to be other activities besides board games, and I would want it to be up to everybody's discretion which one of those they choose to do or not do. I would want it to be, we would essentially have to we would probably need to plan a hotel. We'd have to rent out, we'd have to pick what hotel it was and essentially be like, hey, get a room at this hotel, and that would probably make the most sense. And then we could just have a rented out space that we use for the board games, and then have a loose schedule of but I wouldn't want everyone to feel beholden to go to the same places. I would want people to feel like they could go to where they want to go. So essentially, I would have it split into different things. If someone's like, I want to go get Chinese tonight, and 4 people wanted to go with that person, go for it. If other people wanted to go to get different food, essentially semi-group events and semi-whatever you want to do events, but together. But it'd have to be good food, good drink, and then a mix of events. I would love to go to Top Golf and just hit the crap out of some golf balls and chill. And then also, go see a show, go to a bar, go play some games, go hang out, go watch a movie. It would have to be... So the Gamer Ranch is it's a good idea for sure. It would just, Missouri is... The Gamer Ranch is what I initially thought of, but it's very limiting for a certain demographic of people to make it to Missouri. Missouri is in BFE. It's in Arkansas level BFE. It's hard to get to, kind of. Okay. So this is card organizer number 2 done. Number 2, my lord. But yeah, that would essentially be what I would want to do. Learning to do sun drop washes is my first real painting goal besides occasionally panel lining. Yeah, sun drop washes is what I want to learn how to do as well. Wings and beer, that sounds good. K-Rob, hey, how you doing? I'm doing well. I exercised today for the first time in a while, which feels good, and I want to get back on the exercise wagon. So I'm feeling good today. Good fried chicken and beer, sounds delightful. Hey, Stefan. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm excited to play your game. Painted my copy of Descent and a bunch of squadrons from my Republic fleet for Armada. They turn out quite decent, but there's still a bit of anxiety to pick another game. That's totally, yeah. That kind of stuff, that's easy to be a little ah. So, let's see. This should be number 3. Number 3, my lord. Encounters 1 through 5. So now we're doing encounter stuff. So this is going to be this separator. Now we're doing encounters 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 through 15, 16 through 21. Okay. Stage cards 1 through... Woo, that's a lot. 1 through 5. There we go. 1 through 5. There's encounters 1 through 5. Whoop. Sort each individual stage deck. So that's that encounter. There we go. Now we need to get the next encounters 6 through 10. Six through 10. 6 through 10. There's that one done. Ooh. Sounds like an extra long weekend, edging on bananas. Weekend at Devon's. Weekend at Devon's sounds fun. That sounds like a time I'm ready to have. Sounds like a time I'm ready to have. All right, there's 16, there's 15. So here's 11 through 15. Oh, wow. Okay. All of this is fitting in there. Oh, wait. These are common items. Son of a gun. I missed some common items. I'll have to go back and fix that. That is a tight fit. That one's a tight fit. Okay, there's those organizers done. Cool beans. Isn't that bad? It's only a 6-hour drive, and you can visit the Arch and Mark Twain Museum. That's true. Honestly, if we're talking about me driving, then I'm 100% going through Northwest Arkansas, and I'm going to hit up the Crystal Bridges Museum, which is what you get when you get all that Walmart money, and they want an internationally recognized museum. So I would definitely go to Crystal Bridges, actually. Okay, these are common items 1. So common items here. There we go. Got those fixed up. Unique items 1 through 20. So that's going to be all of these, and that's that separator. This is common items 16 through 20. That's all of these. That's that separator. Card organizer 4. Card organizer 4, my lord. Can't wait to. Yes, Stefan. I'm super excited to play it. If you guys don't know Stefan Godot, he is he's doing Among Us Cultists. So it is a game. Stefan and his team is also responsible for Human Punishment, the beginning, Godot Games, and so yeah. So I'm going to be playing Among Us Cultists on the Play the Game playthrough series. Surprise live streaming. I only missed the first 90 minutes. It's my lucky day. For people who I'm going to try and make it to where the live streams tomorrow are scheduled, to where they're scheduled. So, yes. Keep up the healthy living. Need any support, let me know. Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks a lot, K-Rob. How do you spend your days? I spend my days I'm trying to do this full time, but I also do some of the more primary household or kid responsibilities. I take the kids to school in the morning. I pick them up in the afternoons. I try and help clean house as much as I can. Amber has a much more regular hospital and academic schedule than I do. So I try and do a decent amount of stuff, but I try to work a full day. But because I have other duties, I usually also work in the evenings as well. Once the kids are down, my evenings from 9 p.m. to 12 or 1 in the morning, that 3 or 4 hour span of time is usually a mix of relaxing and doing extra work. I'm out in Hartford, Connecticut, and we have the Mark Twain house. Oh, that's awesome. I start at the gym. Not a fun start. I would love to start at the gym. I should start at the gym more. But I'm bad about strength training and stuff like that. I need someone to do it with. I didn't know he had a house in Connecticut. Just be careful around any crystal lakes. I hear they're haunted. Scary. Las Vegas, enough hotels get. Oh, I would love to do it in Las Vegas because then I could also play poker. I would get to play poker. I would be totally happy to do it in Las Vegas. There's a Nintendo Direct tomorrow. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so number 4. So we're going to have common items 16 through 20. Unique items there. Place the unique item ones in there. And then, is that it? Cool. All right, I've done those organizers, which means now the only card stuff I have left to do is just set up the characters, which isn't that bad. Isn't that bad. I'm getting there. I'm making it. I'm getting there. Oh, it's taking forever, but I'm getting there. Okay, so I need to bring all of these cards back. Bring all these back. There. Bring these back. Here, bring out the card separators and the extra ally stuff that's going to go in the free company bag. Get the backpack card. Get all of these bags. Okay, let's get started by matching the different icons. 4 archetype cards. So this is going to be you. 3, 4. You. you, 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 you. Hey, hope you have a good one, Nidamir. Enjoy cooking. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. You, you, you. Let's see how many times I can say you. Let's see how many times I can say it. You, you. There we go. Okay, those are all the archetype cards. These are the companion cards. These are the reference cards. Those are the character cards. There we go. Let's get this done. For each pile, separate the unlocked cards, which, how do I do that again? Oh, there it is. These are the ones that are unlocked at the beginning. Unlocked cards. The archetype card, which this is the exile. And then, so there. Then the companion card and the archetype cards. I'm playing it tomorrow. I'm playing it tomorrow and Wednesday live. How do you enjoy conventions? I am sometimes overwhelmed. I love conventions, but I love them not for the games, but for the people. So I have a good time. I just try to make sure that outside of convention hours, if I'm doing something in the evening, I try and invest one evening in just like one or a few people and not huge groups and not a bunch of events. I just try and do like one thing and just enjoy those people in that time, and that kind of helps me at conventions. Sebastian, for me, it'll be 9 or 10 o'clock in the mornings each morning. But I'm going to be playing it live for 5 or 6 hours each day. So now I need to find the exile. Was he on this side? There he is. Okay. Doop, boop, 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 boo. All right. Unlocked cards with the companion card, with the archetype cards, and then a card separator, and then the cards that aren't unlocked. Boop. And now I just need to find his exile, and then this is his ready to go bag. This is the game that I have to demo at Essen. Probably the demo at Essen is just going to be the first combat encounter again and again and again and again and again in the first combat encounter. But I want to know the game well enough to where that first combat encounter is not a problem. So I also just want to play the game. I've only been to New York Comic Con 3 times, I think. First 2 I just went with friends through all the vendors. Second time I saw Grant Morrison be silly for a couple hours. That's cool. That's cool. Are you going to be getting a copy of Sheol? I vaguely am familiar with that, but I do not think I am. I didn't back it. And I don't think whoever made that game knows who I am. So I don't think so. All right, Exile is done. Let's do the Cur. These are the ones you've got unlocked. Cur, which is the... What's your symbol? Just the face. Your symbol is just the face. The Cur right there. There's the companion card. Now I need to find the... There's... Oh, no, not that face. That's a different face. Is it all the way at the end? Son of a gun, it was all the way at the end this whole time. Boop, boop, boop. Awesome, Sebastian. I'm excited for you to tune in. So I'm going to have that, and then I'm going to have the companion card, and then I'm going to have the archetype cards, and then I'm going to have the card separator, and then I'm going to have this. Cool. Now I just need to get... There's the free company bag. I'll have that off to the side. I don't need that yet. Here's the Cur. I get overwhelmed as well. Went to my first last year, PAX U. It was awesome, and now that I know how they are, I hope it gets easier. Silver, I think it does get easier. I think it gets easier because you know what to expect. And also, here's the thing. You have to know at a convention when you need a break. There's always something exciting going on. There's always people that you could hang out with. There's always a game to play. There's always something fun. But sometimes you just need to chill. And you have to know that, and you have to decide that you're not going to get FOMO. You're not going to feel weird about taking time for yourself. Like at Origins, I just hit this point on like the first night or the second night at Origins where I was like, I don't want to be around people anymore. And I just went to the hotel gym, put in headphones, and I ran for like an hour. And I felt so much better after that. I ran, I went and showered, and then I went out later and like hung out with someone after that. But it's like I just needed to get the hell away from everybody. And you just need to know how you are, and you need to gauge when you need a break. Board Game Officer. This game does look like a lot of fun. 100%. It looks like a lot of fun. I can't wait to jump into it. I had a really good time when I played it on TTS, but that was like a year ago. So I'm excited to jump into it. Jump into it. All right. There are your cards. Here is your companion card. Here are your other cards. I need your archetype cards for the blade. Doop. 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 Let's do this, and then this, and then this. Pop that back on there. Okay. Cards. Companion card. Archetype cards. Card separator. Unlocked cards. We've now done the blade. Where you at, blade? Where you at, blade? There's the blade. Ooh. I thought you said, are you getting a copy of She-Hulk? No, Sheol or Shoal. I don't know how exactly to say that one. PAX U. I'm going to PAX U this year. Again, I'm excited for it. So PAX U is the last thing, I'm doing Essen and PAX U, and then I'm done for this year. Obviously, I mean, PAX is in December, so that makes sense. But, all right, Huntress. Let's see your cards. These are your unlocked cards. These are your locked cards. Where is the Huntress? There is the Huntress. The Huntress has a claw. Where them claws at? Claws at? Ooh. Come on. Oh, is it going to be like all the way at the bottom? There it is. It was almost all the way at the bottom. Almost all the way at the bottom. Okay. Unlocked, companion cards, archetype cards, card separator, locked cards. There we go. I also really enjoy organizing stuff. Yeah. Huntress. Yeah, walking away for a breather. That makes sense. Hey, Silver, happy to give whatever tips, that works. I also, when I go out with people, half the time at conventions, I enjoy doing stuff that's not even board game related. I just go to a bar and get some drinks and chill. And just chill and get away from it all. And that feels good. I also enjoy organizing games. Like, I know that it's going slower than it would normally go, but I enjoy it. So, Harbinger. There we go. Unlocked. Locked. Harbinger. Harbinger's cards. There's the archetype cards. Okay. That. Harbinger's companion card. Archetype cards. Card separator. Locked. Harbinger, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There's the Harbinger. Ah, the one with the bent bag. I'm going to have to do something about that. How heavy is Oathsworn? Literally. It's pretty, this base box is pretty heavy. It's a pretty heavy base box. It's not messing around. It's not messing around at all. Grove Maiden. I'm going to need those ally cards in a second. Grove Maiden. Grove Maiden. Grove Maiden. Grove Maiden, Grove Maiden, Grove Maiden, Grove Maiden. There we go. Okay, that, plus the archetype cards, plus these 2 ally cards, plus the card separator, plus the locked cards. The Grove Maiden has been completed. Yeah, I like the baggies. I know that some people were like, but very tempted to go to PAX U this year. My brother lives outside Philly, so maybe I can crash for free. Oh man, if you have someone that you can stay with that makes it cheaper to go to, that's huge. I mean, you just saved yourself like $1,000, so that's awesome. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Ooh, that's tough. Probably dinner for me. Probably dinner. I have never really been a breakfast person. Probably because I've just never been much of a breakfast person. I've been doing breakfast more recently than like probably I used to ever. There, and there. And this is the Ranger. Yeah, probably dinner. Whoa, check out that sword. What's up, Meg? Hey, Meg. Professor Meg is awesome. She's on right now. You guys should say hi. Here is... Okay. Unlocked. Locked. Priest cards are the next one down. There they are. The next one down. Priest cards are the next one down. There we go. Boom. Organizing game components, very relaxing. Yeah, no, I love organizing. Organizing is so exciting to me. Like, stupidly exciting. All right, 4 there, plus another 4 there. Cool. So, unlocked, companion card, archetype cards, card separator, there, and then the priest. Oh, yes. Meg, I'm playing it live. Like tomorrow and Wednesday, I'm just going to be playing it live if you want to hang out. So let's see. This is the Penitent, I believe. Yep, this is the Penitent. There. So it's the last one. There. So this. Penitent. Boop. Better handling with sword nowadays. You know, guys, I really want to... I plan on actually sharpening that. I really do. Okay, so your starting cards are also going to be these fire and water cards, right? Yep, fire and water for the witch. Where's the witch? There's the witch. All right, there. Companion, archetype, card separator, that. And then the... What the... What? I have 2 penitents and no witch. Interesting. Such a curious... Well, then I'll do the weird... I'll do the slightly scuffed penitent will be the witch, because that will make more sense. And I will do the regular one for the penitent. Yeah, cool. I will be excited to see you, Meg. I'll be excited. Deorganize it and start all over. Start all over. How will I be able to work if you play Oathsworn live? That will be the tough part, Pierre. That will be the tough part. You'll have to figure it out, man. You're going to have to figure it out. Okay. Unlocked cards, locked cards, companion cards, archetype cards, card separator, locked cards. Boop. Yeah. No, I'm gonna talk to Jamie and be like, hey, you generous, crazy, awesome designer, I am pissed about this bag situation. I'm pissed. Let's see. What did Devin have to do for initiation to get into Board Vengers? Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I did crazy things. I'm not a witch. I'm your wife. She turned me into a newt. I got better. I got better. There we go. Card separator there. And that's now the warden done. Have fun storming the castle. Enjoy it. Have a good day. All right, how do I get the free company bag? The backpack card. All allies with a star. The 8 black player aids. And 1 free company sheet. Is this a free company sheet? No, that's the big one. That's the big one. Let me see if I got a big one under here. There's a big one. And there's that. Free company sheet. So we're going to fold it like that. And then we're going to fold it like that. Okay, and that goes into the free company bag. Into card organizer 4. So I guess that goes at the back. Place them in the void and then place some of them into card organizer. So I can do this, and then I'm going to need the warden, the warbear, the witch, and the priest, and then I'm not going to need the rest of these. So I'll do Grove Maiden, Huntress, Cur, and I think maybe Harbinger. I think they're some of the harder classes. So I'm going to do... Actually, I'm just going to keep the 4 that I'm playing with into the organizer. That makes the most sense. Why would I should separate the ones I'm playing with. That makes the most sense. All right, let's get all of these back in the box. Okay. All right. Organizer number 1. Alrighty, let's get this in there. There's that. And then we can go with organizer number 1. What's behind door number 2? No, I'm not mixing up any movies. I was 100% mixing up movies. I was taking every single thing they said and making it a Monty Python quote in my head. That's what I was doing. But in my head, that's fine. Alrighty. Let's get organizer number 4 in there. Yeah, no, that was definitely Princess Bride. You're 100% right, but I think this is like a deck of cards. I don't want to look in it. I can't look in it. Is this Z? This is Z, I think. It's either a short N, or it's a Z. It's probably a Z. Okay, put all of these in this void. There's that. And then I need to put all of these. Ugh, I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. All of those dice go there. Those dice go there. I don't know where these are going to go yet. We'll figure that out in a second. Will it fit under? Oh, it will so fit under there. It will so fit under there. How much of stuff will fit under there? That's the question. I need all of these. I don't need these. I don't need these maybe. But I do need all this stuff. Alright, so let's just put this under there. It is such a used quote in my house while playing Codenames. One card was wife and all I had to say was witch and got it right away. That's amazing. Princess Bride is so good. Princess Bride is great. You can come off Benadryl anytime, Allison. You don't have to be nervous about that. I thoroughly welcome people to be on Benadryl. That doesn't sound like fun. So I don't need these, and I don't need these coins either, because I got those metal ones down there. Ooh, what is your strategy going to be when it comes to dice versus cards? I'm going to use cards until I either definitely should not use them or I want to do a combination. I think cards make... So I'm always going to do cards for the enemy because I can always predict. And then I'm going to... If I ever get to a point where the enemy deck has a really bad stuff coming or my deck has really crappy stuff coming, I'll try and use dice probably until I can get those decks refreshed. But I really don't want to spend my tokens to refresh the might decks. I'd rather do them in other ways if I can. I'm going to mix and match. We'll see. I'm going to mix and match. All right. Let's get this stuff back in there. So let's get the might decks in there. Those don't fit that way, so those will have to fit that way because they just don't fit. They just don't fit that way. They just don't fit that way. I really should probably put this on next because those go in. Oh, so big. They're so big. Okay, then these can go in. Had to double check myself. Benadryl messes me up. How fantastic. He is say it. He says Princess Bride is overrated. That is offensive. That is offensive. Daniel has in my presence referenced some pretty boring movies. So to say that Princess Bride is not amazing is offensive. You going to play the new Disney card collecting game? Would be cool to hear your thoughts since you play and are a professor for Pokemon card. I don't know. If Meg is still here, maybe she will let us know. Maybe she'll let us know. All right. These are just extra baggies, I guess. I don't have anything there that needs to go in there. All right. Let's get this stuff in. Hey, Game Maddox, I really appreciate it. Guys, if you don't know, Game Maddox makes they play a game and then they high def record the gameplay, but then edit it to where it kind of runs as a linear narrative and it creates board game movies. So yeah, if you ever want to check that out, Game Maddox he's really cool person. Yeah, so check out their channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Yeah, so go ahead and show some support. If you like video games and you like video games, it's essentially like a movie-long cutscene of a video game. Really well done. Really well done. What was I gonna say? Pulling all the crits from the deck, then start rolling all the crits. I like that. That's yeah. I'm trying to figure out what's the smartest way to do the cards versus the dice. Yeah, super appreciate that, Game Maddox. Thanks a lot. You're awesome. You know what is so satisfying is getting these extra baggies. I love extra baggies. They just make me so happy when I know I'll have baggies for other games. Never saw Princess Bride until adult, and it totally holds up. Not just 80. Yeah, there are certain movies that do not hold up, and we hold on to them for the sake of nostalgia of having watched them. Princess Bride holds up. That holds up. Okay, I think the next thing I can do is put the board on, or put the board in there. No, I think I may put the board on top, actually. I'm gonna put these in next. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put these in next. Okay, now we can put this one in. Now we can put these in. And then, yeah, that can go in. And then this can go in. Oh, and I guess I can put in these things. There's that. And there's that. And then this thing can go in. There we go. Do I really need... I don't think I really need this anymore. Yeah, I don't think I need this anymore. Yeah, I really want to get a 3D printer. Oh my gosh, I would love to get a 3D printer. Just to be able to do like minis, organizers, different small things. Yeah, dude, really cool. Really cool stuff. Um, I know. I need this channel to get profitable enough to where when I get something, it's purchased by the profits of the channel so that I can explain that logistically to myself and also to Amber. Like, I need that to make more sense. Uh, um, let's see. Highly recommend the Monster Club DDG. Extra baggies are great. Princess Bride is kind of a mind trip in and of itself. Oh, the book. Yeah, well, the book is bookended. It's someone telling a story of a story of a story. It's like it's layered. Um, let's see. I appreciate that new guy 2878. Thank you. That means a lot. What's up, Powell? Hope you're doing well. Still planning to attend Essen. Yes, I still am planning to attend Essen for sure. I will be there. I'm going to be demoing half days at the Shadowborn Games booth. 3D printing, yeah, tax write-off, yeah, for sure. 3D printing Gundam and Transformer parts would be nifty, but I don't. Let's see. Yeah, no. 3D printers for sure. You do have a 3D printer. I forget about that because you guys made those things. Yeah, I could finally buy some stuff on the company card after this last game round. There you go. That's what it is. That's what you got to do. Yeah, I don't think I need this anymore. I really am. I don't want to throw it away though. I don't need it. I don't need it anymore. You know what? It's going away. I don't need it anymore. It's going away. There we go. End of organizing. Well done. Tones does speak some wisdom. Pick up the kiddo. I'm still at it. I'm here. I'm still at it. I got this out of the way. Ah, my goodness. Creality CR10. That's good. Yeah, Powell would love to meet up with you. It's been so nice getting to chat with you and stuff on the channel ever since. If you guys don't know, Powell is associated with, he's one of the team members for Uprising, Curse of the Emperor, Curse of the Last Emperor, Uprising. So, fun game. Very fun game. Happy to meet up, Powell. I'm happy to do a Devon Talks Tabletop meetup in Essen. That would be a lot of fun. We should do that. Well, I should do that. Let's do a Devon Talks Tabletop meetup in Essen. 100%. PLA printer. That's really good. You don't need. The only thing you need is table leveling and clogging. Okay, that's good to know. Creality CR10. I'll remember that. We cannot be taken to offer legal advice to you on your small business planning. I'm sorry, Joe. I ripped it. You're gonna have time to set up at the studio. I should, Allison. I'm gonna close this up in just a little bit, and then I'm heading over to help set it up. If I need to come back in the afternoon and do more setup, I can figure that out too. I can also try and get there early enough in the morning to where if I need to finish setup, I can do that. Is it hard for you to throw out an expansion box when you combine everything? Wants to kill me. Game Maddox, interestingly enough, I am a avid, like I love organizing, I love all that stuff, but Amber and I are just fastidious about getting rid of things. Like, we Goodwilled her wedding dress that had been, like cleaned and vacuumed and boxed and shrink wrapped and stuff. Like, if we don't feel the need for it anymore, we are voracious spring cleaners. We spring clean every season. We just get rid of as much as we can. So I do get rid of expansion boxes, and I have no problem doing the pop, 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 slip into the recycling bin. He doesn't have feelings. I'm a robot. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm a little bit of a robot. Gotta head out. Hey, Meg, I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Hope you have a good one. Time-ish would be about 9:10 Central Time. 9:10 a.m. Central Time. Hey, Puel, if you're there, would love to see you. Would love to see you. What did I miss? Did I miss the empty chair portion of the video? I need to do the empty portion one for sure. I do think Oathsworn is organized well. I think for a big game, it's hard to make a big game organized well. And this is like, they didn't charge extra to do an organizer. This is just how it's organized. I think it's effective. Carry light, move fast. Words to live by. Oh, Alex is here. I've seen that sword. You know what? I've never been biased in my life. I mean, point to one thing ever that is me being biased. I don't think I've ever been biased. Yeah. I've never been biased. There's really nothing that I could ever see that, like, I can't think of one thing that has been given to me or, you know, gifted my way that would bias me. I've never thought of anything that could possibly be described that way. So, I don't know what you're talking about, Alex. Don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about. Really offer help. Really offer enough help to actually do it, I feel like. That's fair, Puel. I think that's fair. That's a fair critique, you know. I can see how you might feel that way. I think it was like there. Was that it? Sure. We'll say that was where it was. Meg has dented her sword? No, you didn't, Meg. You did not dent that beautiful thing. What? What? Oh, wait. So just got my felled hair foam insert for Forbidden Stars. Oh, that's such a good insert. I want a insert for the expansion. My problem is that I have the felled hair insert for Forbidden Stars, and it has kept everything nice and cushioned, perfectly safe. But now I want one for the expansion, and I need to get something to hold all the expansion stuff because it's all loose, which I do not want. See you later, Allison. Love you. We already saw Jesse beat Alex. Could make you biased towards their marketing team, but I love some companies' marketing, but hate the company as a whole. So, you know, like, to me, Alex and I are actually going to do a video about bias and about stuff like that. We're going to do about that. So, Alex, we need to talk about a certain kind of dexterity board. Crokinole. Oh, hey, Kevin, I dropped off the Crokinole board at the UPS today, so that's heading to Texas now. Part of me is glad that it's just going to Texas because it was expensive to just get it to Texas. Looking forward to tell us to buy whetstones to sharpen our own knives if he really decides to hone the edge. You know what? I've really wanted to get a whetstone and personally sharpen my kitchen knives. So not far-fetched. But here all day, I'm leaving shortly. Who wants a sword that doesn't look like it was used? That's fair. Oh, well, if you're talking about a different kind of dexterity board, then I don't even know. If there are people actually mad about it, gotta drop off. Just want to drop in. Hey, thanks so much, Game Max. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you coming and hanging out and you know, just chatting with us. Thanks for the recommendation for the 3D printer. They need to fly over the package and do relief work. Oh, snap. But we all know that Professor Meg would beat all three of you. Guys, Meg's cool. No. And it has nothing to do with Meg. It has to just do with me versus Jesse and Alex, too. I would run enough to where they'd get tired and couldn't move anymore, and then I would strike and they'd lose. So,
We all know that's true. We all know that's true. If any of you guys are tea drinkers, Moroccan mint is so good. I love Moroccan mint. So I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see. All right, I've got the mystery chest in there, which has got some stuff. And I've got the terrain box. So I need to get all this boxed up, and I need to get this over to play the game. And I need to clean up my mess. So, oh yeah, it wouldn't take long. 10 feet would be a good measurement of how far they'd get exhausted. So, leaps over everyone's heads. Yeah, 100%. You know, guys, let's have a gladiator fight. I want to do it. I will LARP the hell out of the other 3 of them. We don't even need the real swords. I will take LARP swords, and it will happen. What would Karuka be in your taste? I don't know if I've had Karuka. I probably should know that, but yeah. I would be on Devin's back like Rocket and Groot. Yes! We would destroy. Devin talks bothering. Yoda Meg. That's hilarious. Yoda Meg. Yes, Rocket and Groot. Snooker, Crokinole, Devin. That sounds about right. Alrighty, guys. Hey, I need to go. Thank you to Sean Willems and I think Tones for, your guys' super chats. That was really sweet of you. You guys don't have to do that, but I appreciate it. Thank you to all of you for being here. I appreciate all of you. Tomorrow and on Wednesday, I'm going to be doing live streams of Oathsworn. I'm going to be doing it from about 9 or 10 a.m. Central Time, and I am going to be trying to play for like 5 or 6 hours at a time, as much as I can before I have to go pick up my kids in the afternoon. And I'm just going to be playing through it. I'm going to be playing with 2 main characters and 2 companions to where the rounds go a little bit faster, and then I'm going to be playing instant action mode where I'm going to kind of skim through the story and not do a full story beat to where I can try and play through more. Just let you guys know, it is 100% spoilers. I feel like it's stupid to have to say that. I'm going to be playing a campaign game where stuff is in mystery boxes. So things will be spoilers. But yeah, hope you guys have a fantastic day. I will see you guys later. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. And until next time, bye. Bye.